Hello, U.S. History students, Summer 2. My name's Alyssa. I am the chair of the history program and your professor for this semester. You'll see I am in the beautiful Cherokee National Forest here in Appalachians, Tennessee and North Carolina, hanging out and doing some camping. I hope you're able to enjoy your summer as well. You have decided to take on a pretty in condensed class this semester. So let's take a look at what's going on in our classroom. If you are familiar with our Moodle page, you'll see that there's been a little bit of an adjustment to the way it looks, but you can still get through it pretty easily. So our class begins today, and um, this is a condensed class, which means there are 6 full modules, 6 full weeks, and then a half week. Usually we have like 14 weeks. So we are condensing, right, all of that down into 6 weeks. So yes, it is going to be a lot of work for you. No, we don't take shortcuts just because it's the summer. It's the same amount of work, the same expectations. It's just a much more intense experience. So you should be looking to spend 5 to 8 hours a day, 4 to 5 days to get through all of this work, because each week you're going through like 2.5 weeks of class work. Um, Go through, look at the general information here. Your syllabus can be found here. For the first week, we don't have an assignment beyond the discussions. I've actually pushed that back to week 2 or module 2, just because I want you to have time to kind of adjust. But you do see that in module 1, we have our first introductory content, and then the second part of the week is the reconstruction. There's videos here, there's short articles for you to read, there's documentary. To get to this documentary, you'll have to use your library card. And then at the bottom here, you'll find our, well, actually, I haven't opened it up yet. So hold on one moment while you are here with me. I will go ahead and make sure I do that. Let me come up to the front of the top of the page here. Um, Even I'm having a bit of a problem with this class, trying to figure out how to do all of this. Let's see, where was I? Oh, I think my problem is I'm in student view. So let me go back into my normal view so that I can adjust this. Great. Um, oh, so there's plenty of information in here. You just don't have access to it just yet. But there is a discussion, and I've got to come down. I'll show it to you, and then I'll open it up for you. Um, Here's your discussion. The initial response for our discussions will be Friday. You have to post twice. So once on Friday and once by Sunday at noon. Your discussion responses should be at least 350 words in length, and you need to reference the assigned content. So in your responses, you should be, maybe referencing why Reconstruction matters, or perhaps the documentary, and using MLA formatting to cite those sources. And you'll find some of the information looks more like a textbook. I don't require you to purchase a book. Instead, what I do is I curate content online, but that does mean that, you're expected to go through and read all of it, like you would with a textbook. It's the same amount of work if you had like a, 50, 60 page chapter. It's just online resources instead. So it keeps it more affordable, and it gives you a chance to review history from different lenses. You'll find that we have several podcasts that you need to listen to in this class as well. I use a lot of Throughline. Throughline is a history podcast from NPR. And some of them are short, like 19 minutes here, right? And some of them will be longer, but I try to diversify your experience. So documentaries, podcasts, short articles, sometimes that assigned digital history textbook, so that, what you see here is again, a more social justice approach to history. I have some recorded seminars from other classes that I've recorded, so I've put them in there as well. If it looks like some of the information there is a little different, like maybe it was summer 2020, or maybe it was fall 2022, and the dates are different, or if there's something that you don't see that I'm talking about that was assigned, don't worry about it. If it's not here, it's not for you. There's an orientation quiz. I'm going to push that back also to week 2. I just want you to get familiar with the content. So take this week to read through, make sure you're responding to the initial discussion by Friday, and then respond to another classmate by Sunday. Let's take it easy this first week and just get our feet wet. The first part of the week is just an overview of U.S. history from or to 1865, because we begin our conversation, in the middle of the conversation, actually. So we can't just start in 1865. The history of this country goes all the way back to 16, or what is it? About 1600. And of course, the history of the peoples in what is North America goes back, thousands of years. So we do a little bit of overview, and then we get into Reconstruction, and that's where the country was in 1865. We just finished the Civil War, just completed, and this war really redefined what the country would be, and who would be considered a citizen, and the relationship of the states to the federal government. And boy, we know from our current politics that state and federal power, right, is different, but also is complex in its engagement in both areas. So this begins our conversation on all of that. Keeping it short today, I will be back at the end of this week and next week as well to include more videos for you. But again, just to get started, take it easy, read through, get used to the amount of readings, because next week you will have assignments that'll be due. You'll have a reflection on a historical concept, and you'll have a scavenger hunt, a research scavenger hunt on Indigenous history. So until then, have a great week. I'll be around. Email me if you have any questions, and I will see you soon. Bye.